All right, so you're thinking of a move to one of Denver's hottest suburbs, and that is Highlands Ranch. Well, today we're going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, and we're going to give you a special property tour of an actual home for sale in Highlands Ranch. So stay tuned until the end so you can catch what real homes look like in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. I'm Tim Kampmann, Realtor for the Denver metro area, including all of the amazing suburbs around Denver. When you are thinking of a move to the Mile High City, hit me up at the information on the screen. Call, text, or email. So Highlands Ranch, Colorado. First off, where is it? When we take a look at the map here of the greater Denver metro area, Highlands Ranch is going to be one of the southern suburbs of Denver. It is just below the C-470 bubble, so that is a freeway that kind of encompasses the entire metro area. And Highlands Ranch is actually the largest master plan community in the state of Colorado. It's actually one of the largest master plan communities in the entire nation. So much of this area was developed in the 90s and early 2000s. There's still a little bit of new construction going on as we speak, but most of it has been developed, and it is a great suburban area. So when you think of a traditional suburban area, Highlands Ranch is going to fit that to a T. And it has really grown and expanded over the years, and there is a lot of growth and opportunity happening down there. So Highlands Ranch is about 13 miles south of the downtown Denver area, so it makes it very convenient for people looking to be out of the city but still have a close and quick commute. It covers about 15,000 acres of land, so it is a massive, massive community. Like I said, one of the biggest master plan communities in the entire country. Currently sitting at just over 105,000 residents. So a lot of people have moved there. It's become very popular. Like I said, it's a very suburban feel to it. It's the picturesque. If you think of the suburbs, you will think of Highlands Ranch. A lot of conformity and uniformity in the style of homes that come through. If you live in Highlands Ranch, you will be part of a homeowners association, and you may be even a part of two homeowners associations. So Highlands Ranch is kind of divided up into four quadrants: North Ridge, South Ridge, West Ridge, and East Ridge. Each one of those has a master community HOA that supplies access to the rec centers and some of the trails and other outdoor activities in Highlands Ranch. Another reason people love this area so much is just the convenience of it. You have everything nearby, close at hand. You're not going to find maybe a lot of unique little shops and kind of off the beaten path places. You're going to find a lot of convenience, a lot of your big box stores, your Walmart, Target, King Soopers for groceries, strip malls and shopping centers, more of a chain feel to it. One of the benefits of that is you do know exactly what you're getting most of the time when you go into these stores, more of a uniform and conformity style to it, but you don't have a lot of the one-offs or maybe boutique shops that you may have in an older community, say Littleton or Centennial or some parts of Denver. So what does employment look like in Highlands Ranch? Well, very low unemployment, 3% generally or less. So unlike some of the other suburbs that are a little bit further out, say Parker or Castle Rock, a lot of the people in Highlands Ranch have the opportunity to either work in Highlands Ranch or somewhere close by. So there's a lot of business opportunities, different office spaces in Highlands Ranch. A lot of the people work in management, healthcare, or sales jobs in that community. You have a lot of job opportunities that are close to home, and there is a section of people that also do continue to work from home. Okay, so let's talk things to do around Highlands Ranch. So the way the master plan community was laid out, they left a lot of open space and trails and hiking and biking areas for you to explore when you come in and live in Highlands Ranch. A lot of the communities do have open space attached to them or have trail systems where you can quickly jump on your bike or into hiking. There are plenty of hiking trails all around the community. Or if you just want to go a short distance outside of it, maybe to the Daniels Park area, that's a very popular spot just south of Highlands Ranch between Castle Pines and Highlands Ranch. Great native trails, buffalo reserve, all kinds of things, great sightseeing. You can see the entire mountain range from Daniels Park, so very cool area. If you're in Highlands Ranch and kind of exploring, make sure you check out Daniels Park. Most of Highlands Ranch is going to be very car dependent, and there is public transportation in Highlands Ranch, so another added benefit of that suburb versus one like Parker or Castle Rock where there is no public transportation. So when we talk about schools in Highlands Ranch, they are all part of the Douglas County school system, so one of the higher rated school districts in Colorado. And you're going to actually have more options when it comes to schooling because it is such a large community and it's more established than a place, I guess, like Parker or Castle Rock. You do have several high schools, including Thunder Ridge, Highlands Ranch High School, Mountain Vista. These for more advancement or more specialized schools like a STEM program in Highlands Ranch as well. You also have private school options like Valor, that is located in Highlands Ranch, is one of the most popular schools here in Colorado. Again, private institution, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but a lot of people do choose to send their kids to a school like Valor because of the great academics and also the outstanding athletic program that they have there. A lot of good opportunities for education in the Highlands Ranch, and that's one of the reasons it's made it so popular for families moving here. They love that aspect of it, and they love having the convenience and just that safe suburban feel in the Highlands Ranch community. Now, cost of living in Highlands Ranch is a little bit higher than some other areas of the country. It's about in line with the cost of living throughout the Denver metro area. You're not going to find much variance between Highlands Ranch and, say, a place like Littleton or Lakewood or Centennial. There are going to be less affordable home options, though, as far as real estate goes. So there are not going to be as many apartment complexes, not as many condo options or multifamily. Now, there are some, so don't let that get you discouraged, but when you're talking about median price point for a single family home, you're going to be looking at the $700,000 to $750,000 range for the median price point for a home in Highlands Ranch. Now, there are some starter neighborhoods a little bit further to the north. It'd be an area like Northridge where you can get a single family for under $600,000, but by and large, you're going to be looking in the $650,000 to $750,000 range for a single family home. Now, there are some very high-end exclusive neighborhoods in Highlands Ranch, Backcountry being one of them, a total gated community where the home prices basically start at $1 million and go up from there. It's a very popular place. Athletes that come play and live in Denver. I know several Denver Broncos and Denver Nuggets that live in the Backcountry neighborhood. So if you're looking for something that's very exclusive, higher end, higher scale homes, check out the Backcountry area of Highlands. If you're looking for something a little bit more unique and you don't like the conformity and uniformity of each neighborhood in the Highlands Ranch area, a neighborhood like Tresana might be the one for you. This just has a different feel and a different vibe to it than the standard kind of cookie cutter homes that you see in a lot of the suburbs. This neighborhood has its own very unique style as far as a Mediterranean feel to it. So the way it was constructed, stonework on the exterior of these townhomes and single families, as well as that kind of Tuscan tile roof feel to it. So these also are on the higher end. If you're looking at a townhome here in the Tresana area, you're probably looking in the 800 plus range for a townhome. There are some maybe in the $700,000 range, smaller size and scale, but if you are wanting a little bit more unique, something with a little bit more flair and uniqueness to it than your standard cookie cutter neighborhoods, Tresana might be the neighborhood for you. Single family homes in this are also going to start at $1 million and go up from there. Okay, so what are the downsides of living in Highlands Ranch? Well, for one, it's gotten so popular that it can be a little bit crowded. It doesn't quite have the same small town charm and feel as, say, a suburb like Parker or Castle Rock, but with that comes a lot of the added conveniences. So you do have your public transportation, and basically everything that you need is within 5 to 10 minutes of your door. Another negative for Highlands Ranch is for people who don't like HOAs, Highlands Ranch is probably not going to be right for you. There are going to be an HOA and HOA fees for every community that is within Highlands Ranch, whether you are in the older part of Highlands Ranch or the newer part of Highlands Ranch. Everyone is part of the Highlands Ranch HOA. This includes access to the rec centers and the pools in the summer, so you do get benefits from being a part of the Highlands Ranch Association. Relatively affordable. We're talking probably $165 a quarter to be part of that association, and it does give you some of those added benefits. So technically you don't need a gym membership. You can just join one of the rec centers there. That's included in your HOA fees. Now, something to be wary of when you are moving into Highlands Ranch, and this is why you need a pro, is some of these neighborhoods have a second HOA. So while you do have your standard one for Highlands Ranch that gets you access to the rec centers and the trails and the pools and things like that, you may have a second one that's specific to your neighborhood, and this may come with more added benefits like trash pickup. Maybe your neighborhood has a specific community pool that is only for the residents of that particular pocket of the neighborhood versus everyone going to the rec center in the summer. Last downside to Highlands Ranch that I've heard from a lot of people is they don't like the kind of uniformity and conformity of the neighborhoods. They feel like everything kind of looks the same, that every neighborhood, like every third house is the identical model. So you get that with a large master planned community. It's becoming more and more common across the nation, whether that's here in Colorado or other states surrounding us, that once these builders come in and they identify 5 or 6 models of homes that people really like, that are popular, they'll build 5 or 6 models through the entire community. So every 5th or 6th home may be a repeat of the home that was right down the street. So there's not as much uniqueness that you would find in, say, a historic neighborhood of something like Denver or Centennial or parts of Old Town Arvada in Colorado. So if you're looking for more of a unique style of home where you have the old style character and charm, you're probably not going to find it in Highlands Ranch. You're going to have to go looking in another subdivision of Colorado. Downsides to Highlands Ranch, also the price. Price is a little bit higher than you'll find in some of the other areas around the metro area, like Southeast Aurora or say Lakewood. You are going to be paying a premium for living in Highlands Ranch. All right, let's go take a look of a property that is currently on the market in Highlands Ranch in the $700,000 price point. Guys, we got a special treat for you today. We are on location at a new listing here in Highlands Ranch, so we are going to show you what a $700,000 budget can get you in the ranch. Let's go take a look. Right, I hope you enjoyed that tour of Highlands Ranch. If you are thinking of a move to the Denver metro area, hit me up at the information below. Also, leave me a comment on what you thought of this video and what you think of the suburb of Highlands Ranch, Colorado.